think that is an extraordinarily valuable and important thing. When I graduated in the early 1990s, I went on a trip around the world with a few good friends who actually remain good friends to this day, which is a sort of a miracle. We trekked and traveled, mostly overland, from Europe to Africa to Asia, and that remains one of the great formative experiences of my life. It was an amazing adventure. Le voyage s'est aussi avéré essentiel à mon éducation au sens plus large du terme, parce que j'ai dû, pour la première fois en tant qu'adulte, rencontrer, échanger et tisser des liens d'amitié avec des gens qui partageaient pas toujours mes opinions, mes expériences, mes idées, mes valeurs ou ma langue. It was also a really important contributor to my continued broader education because it forced me, really for the first time as an adult, to meet, engage, befriend people whose views and experiences, ideas, values, and language were very different from my own. See, when a kid from Montreal meets a Korean fisherman living in Mauritania, befriends a Russian veteran of their Afghan war, or a shopkeeper and his family living in Da Nang, interesting conversations always happen. Now, maybe some of you have talked about doing something like a great trip like that after graduation.
Hello. How are you? All good? Congratulations to all the winners. Super proud. I'm nobody to tell this, but thank you so much for all your hard work, and I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for all of you inviting me. Thank you, means a lot. So I had one speech prepared for the gathering, but I don't know if somewhere someone had told me you have to tell your life story, Annie. So I don't think my life story is good enough for this gathering. So what I'm going to do is, it's called She Empowerment. Where do I start? Okay, so generally, I've been called, the smiling queen or something they say out there, but is it too loud? Is it fine? Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, I've always been called the smiling queen. And yes, of course, I always keep smiling for all the love I get, for all the appreciation I get from all of you who watch my films. But one of the other reasons why I smile is all of us. I'm pretty sure that all the girls here smile through the sadness, through the loneliness, through the anger, through the frustration. Smile is a superpower, no? Yeah, same thing with me. I keep doing it. And one day I keep thinking, I'll keep smiling till that day where my smile turns into a real one from the heart. But yes, this is a superpower, and that's why
I love you every day. I'm going to text you. I love you.
So you're one of those say the words out loud.
Yes, because I didn't get that, and
Yeah.
I will look at you. I love you, and I'm going to text you. But I also told her, I'm unattached. You don't even have to text me back, right? You could text me back, it's fine, but you don't have to. Like, it's okay. It's without condition. It's unconditional love. And I also want to teach my daughters the value of hard work. More importantly, I want to teach my daughters the value of being kind and how important that is.
Well, I read that your father, you used to watch him in training, and he would say, if I'm going to get up at 6 a.m., you're going to get up at 6 a.m. So what do you think you got the most from him? Was it your work ethic? What was it?
It was definitely my work ethic. My dad was a man who against the odds, made it. But he would get up at usually 5:30 in the morning, and he would say, if I get up, you're going to get up too. He would drag me to the gym. And by the way, I'm 5 years old, and he would drag me to the gym. Yes. And I wouldn't work out, but he would just make sure that I was there and be with him. And that was our time that we could spend together. But I would say my work ethic from my dad always said too, that regardless of what you do in life and where you go, respect is going to be given when it's earned, and you have to go out and earn it every single day.
Yeah. So your dad taught you a lot. I wonder, what have your daughters taught you?
My daughters taught me how to be, I think, more caring and more sensitive and more selfless.
Yeah. Were you there for all of them when they were born?
I was right there.
Right there.
I mean, right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you were right there.
I was right there, yes. And bring it on. I mean, this is our moment, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And is that a life-changing moment when that happens for you?
It's the greatest thing that I have ever experienced.